Hi everyone, welcome back to this New Earth Mastery with Tina Marie Bueno channel. I am, as it says, Tina Marie Bueno. And I've been communicating multidimensionally out loud since 2004. There's been a message that wants to come through. Actually, quite a few concepts or understandings that have wanted to come through. And rather than put it in a long video, I put it into 10 key points. But by doing so, I'd ask you to take time to pause and let it sink in. Listen with your heart and listen to how it resonates or doesn't resonate with you and what it means to you on your journey. It is delivered with so much love and so much intention to assist in helping us to shift out of the old concepts, the old 3D contrast beliefs, and to help us perceive in a different way, in an elevated way, in a 5D New Earth way. Number one, there is no us and them. We are one. We are all source, experiencing through our unique source self perspective. I am you and you are me. We are so accustomed to seeing one side versus another, but in truth, we are one. Number two, we came into this life timeline playing different roles. All are equally purposeful and valuable, and this means everyone. So whether you're playing the light worker and the loving, healing contributor to this life timeline, or you're playing the really bad guy role, it's all equally purposeful and valuable. This really means everyone. And then go back to number one. There is no us versus them. Number three, our external personal and collective experience is a reflection of what is going on within, not the other way around. What we are seeing is our creation. It's time to take full responsibility and own that. I believe that's very challenging, especially if you're not operating from number one. There is no us versus them. It's really extra challenging to say, wait a minute, I'm not playing one of those bad guy roles, so how am I creating this? But you are. And whatever's going on within you is actually being reflected in that collective. So remember the dark night of the soul, or remember the challenges that you may be experiencing or healing within yourself. Well, that's what's going on externally. You are contributing to that. In other words, what you are being, you are seeing. Number four, innately, automatically, you are a whole sovereign being. It is a 3D construct to believe otherwise. It was also a parameter that we agreed to because we know we'd experience it when participating in the 3D hologram. No one is controlling you unless you believe that as your truth and you are giving your power away. Stop doing that. 5. Every revelation of nefarious acts is showing us that we've forgotten what we agreed to both create and participate in as the experience of 3D contrast. Yes, in some life timelines, you are the doer of nefarious acts. In other life timelines, you are the receiver of nefarious acts. Remember, you came in with the agreement to have that experience and the agreement with everyone who said, I'll participate with you. I'll help you with that experience. And although the details of how that would be acted out are not planned, it's more organic because of all of the circumstances in everyone's lives, then it shows up in a way that you had agreed to. So for example, let's say that you grew up in a home of abuse. So that means that you experienced what it meant to feel powerless because you were a child, couldn't know what that would possibly mean. Then in your life, as you understood that contrast and you began to take back your power and awaken to the powerful being that you are, then you could help others that have gone through the same type of trauma, for example. Number 6, the intensity of divisiveness is here to show us how we've willingly given our power away because we agreed to that. And now it's displaying more extremely because we're being called to wake up now and remember the powerful beings we truly are. Why? Because the 3D, 4D contrast program has already ended. We can no longer operate and contribute to a system that is running on the fumes of those who are not awake yet. We do not have to participate in that program anymore. In fact, we are not meant to be continuing to participate in it. Because it doesn't really exist anymore, it makes it extra uncomfortable in that way still. 7, the Lightbearers, Starseed, Awakened Ones are here to anchor in their light at full capacity so that the already present 5D New Earth can be perceived and that unity consciousness reveals only you can integrate and embody your light by fully embracing all aspects of you without conditions. That's so that you can witness your totality, your wholeness. That's naturally you, and it's already you, but you can now see it and experience it and live from there. There are no lost or missing pieces. You're all that you are is waiting to be remembered. 9, look at everything in your world from a higher perspective of great purpose. Wow, I know. Try it. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave. It simply means not getting so overwhelmed by the emotions of all that you're witnessing. 10, consciously choose what you make matter. This is huge. I was shown something that I think might help us a lot. When you're on a freeway and there's a car accident, the person who had the accident, that's their experience. They're experiencing having a car accident. Maybe it is because they are having an impact so that they have an out-of-body experience or a near-death experience, because it'll change the trajectory of their lives when they come back in. Maybe there's a walk-in exchange that was agreed upon. There's all kinds of reasons why it occurred, but that person is having that experience. There are others, like the police and the ambulance, who come in with their purpose. Their purpose is to help the person, to make sure they're okay, to report it, to assist them in some way. And that's their role. That's the role they agreed to play in that accident. And then there's you on the freeway and you're looking at it. And maybe you a habit of sending Reiki or sending love, saying a quick little prayer of some type, and you are witnessing it. You don't experience it the same way that every other person who is participating in it is. And so you have your perspective and your role of witnessing it, and you are not absorbing it as your own accident. And if you notice, about 2 minutes or 2 seconds after you've passed it, you're already forgetting it. You're already focused on the road ahead of you, talking to someone, listening to the radio, or thinking about something, picking up where you left off basically before you saw it. And so you are continuing. You're not contributing to it. You're not participating in it. You simply witnessed it. That's exactly what is going on right now on the planet. There are people who are coming in with very specific roles. I mean, we all have very specific roles, but they are participating in different ways. And their way of participating was pre-planned, and it is not something that they may be consciously aware of. Like the person who had the accident didn't say, oh yeah, I remember I'm supposed to have an accident right now. And so it happens. And so it comes in as planned. It gets implemented as agreed to. And that's exactly what we're experiencing right now. Focus on your role, your purpose, your plan. Why did you come here? And it doesn't matter if it's not clear exactly how that's supposed to be implemented. It simply is that you recognize and accept that you are here purposefully. You are contributing because everything that is occurring within you is contributing externally to the collective experience. If you are rejecting some aspect of you and you are feeling separated from some parts of you, then that's exactly what we are seeing. That is being played out externally. You are contributing in that way. All of this is to say that you make a difference. You actually bringing yourself into your wholeness, remembering your sovereignty, that no one else is in control of you, and that everyone is a part of this, and we are one. If you remember that, everything else, like my sound effects, just unfolds. No longer contribute to the divisiveness. And the way that you do that is by aligning with your source self, knowing that you are not separate from your source self, separate from source, separate from all that is. Love it all. Simply love it all. And become more conscious of what you are making matter. I love you. I am here to support you in any way that I can.